Hey there. Of course, this is Scott, your next president, and I think it's time that we uh, talk about something important. For example, when people hear the phrase New Deal, it sounds like a historical lesson, black and white photos, old bridges, and programs for another era. A little rolling of eyes is understandable, but then this is now. But the core of the idea behind the New Deal wasn't about the past. It was about responding to the moment when the systems people relied on no longer matched the reality they were living in. And that question is very relevant today. A modern New Deal isn't about copying old policies. It's about updating the idea, large scale public investment to fix problems that affect everyday life, infrastructure, jobs, housing, energy, and long term economic stability. Starting with infrastructure, roads, bridges, ports, and transit systems are the backbone of commerce and daily life. When they fail, everything slows down. Commute gets longer, shipping cost rises, and safety risks increase. Investing early costs less than waiting for breakdowns or disasters. A clear example is the I-5 bridge corridor connecting Oregon and Washington. This stretch isn't just a local crossing, it's a major artery for the West Coast trade, commuters, and emergency services. Aging infrastructure there creates delays, economic losses, and safety concerns that ripple far beyond the immediate area. Projects like modern bridge replacement show one of the biggest benefits of the New Deal system approach: job creation. Job creation. Yes, the New Deal approach primarily is for job creations. These aren't short term gigs. They create skilled labor jobs, engineering works, planning roles, and long term maintenance positions. Money spent locally circulates throughout communities instead of leaving them. Another benefit of is economic reliance. When infrastructure is modern and reliable, businesses can plan, expand, and invest with confidence. That stability matters during economic uncertainty. It's easier to weather downturns when the foundations are strong. A modern New Deal also connects directly to the energy and climate resilience infrastructure that isn't just concrete and steel, includes energy grids, public transit, flood prevention, and systems designed for changing climate. Building smarter now reduces future repair costs and disaster recovery spending. Housing is another area where sorry, coordinated one more time. Housing is another area where coordinated investment matters. Transportation projects, infrastructure where people can't afford to live, and how easily they can reach work. When infrastructure planning and housing policies work together, regions grow more evenly instead of pushing costs higher in already stressed areas. Critics often focus on costs, and that's a fair concern. Large projects require serious funding. Oh God, we're talking billions here. But the real question isn't whether or not investment costs more over time. Delays, breakdowns, loss of productivity, and emergency fixes quietly drain the economy year after year. There is also questions of trust. People want to know that big projects are well managed, transparent, and actually deliver results. A modern New Deal only works if accountability and oversight are part of the design, not an afterthought. At its core, the idea is simple. When society changes, the system supporting it must change too. Infrastructure built for the last century can't fully support this one. Rolling your eyes at the big idea is easy, but looking at real project like modernization, major trade, and travel corridors show how targeted, practical investment can improve daily life. A modern New Deal isn't about nostalgia, it's about preparation. And Majun, I thought that you should know how I felt as your next president. I will see you next time. And remember, Scott for 2026.